Hey everybody, it's another vlog. Hey people of Earth, what's going on today? What's going on in your side of the world today? And hope something's going on more exciting than my side of the world, because nothing's going on today. Woke up, ran 3.5. Well, I ran 3 miles and then I walked the rest of the half. Because the longer you stay on the treadmill, whatever, you don't fucking care about that shit. But that's what's going on today. I did find out, finally, that one of my favorite cartoons is coming on DVD. Like a full, complete set is coming on DVD. Shout Factory. If you guys don't know who they are, they've been responsible for releasing like Power Rangers on DVD, like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on DVD, and they've been responsible for releasing like Beetleborgs on DVD and like Angry Beavers. There's a lot of old childhood, like 90s stuff they've been releasing on DVD. And it looks like, thanks to a group on Facebook that I'm a part of, and then something on Amazon, they are finally releasing the complete series of the Beetlejuice cartoon on DVD. Finally, I mean, I've been waiting for this for a really long time, and I hope it comes out soon, as this is going to come out in May. So I cannot wait for this. I've loved this cartoon ever since I was younger. It's always been one of my favorite cartoons for a very long time. I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the cartoon for Beetlejuice. If you have, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, it's based off the Tim Burton movie. I liked the Tim Burton movie. I should rephrase that. I loved the cartoon when I was younger way more than the movie. When I was younger, the movie scared me. And to be honest, I can't be the only one who was afraid of it, because it really is kind of a freaky movie if you're not looking at it with older eyelids, with these older eyelids that you have. I mean, in one part, like you got the sandworms, and then you got the Neither World. They never really called it that in the movie, but that's what they called it in the cartoon, so I'm calling it that. And then you had like when the John Travolta and then Alec Baldwin and the wife that stretched out their faces and stuff. That always freaked me out. That was the main part I remember freaking out about. I remember when I was a kid, my mom was like, "Hey, Eric, you like that cartoon of Beetlejuice so much? Come here. The movie's on TV. This is what the cartoon is based off of." I'm like, "Oh, cool," says the 10-year-old me. So I sit down and watch it, and then I leave like 5 minutes later, because it scared the ever-living shit out of me. It's like, this is not even a cartoon. This is scary. Like that. Is whatever. But then when I watched it when I was older, I rewatched it when I was older, and I was like, oh, this movie's amazing. Like it's really one of my top 20 movies. Seriously, I love Beetlejuice from Tim Burton. I fucking love that movie. I mean, I kind of want them to come out with that sequel, but then again, I don't, because there's something special about the original, and I don't think it should be duplicated. But whatever, that's something else to talk about. I don't need to talk about that with you. But yeah, look for it on Amazon and look for it on Shout Factory's shoutfactory.com. That's where it's going to be. It's going to be really cool. I can't wait to get it and add it to my DVD collection of over 200, almost 300 DVDs I counted. And then I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm a big Power Ranger and Super Sentai fan. Super Sentai is Power Rangers, but it's like it's what it is for Japanese. Power Rangers for us has been going on since 1992. In Japan, Super Sentai, or just Sentai, has been going on since 1973. No, 75. Sorry, 75. It's been going on since 1975. Ours started, little history lesson here, I guess. Ours started with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which it was like the Triceratops, Saber-tooth tiger, Tyrannosaurus, that thing. And then theirs started out with Go Ranger in 1975. Our first season was actually their 12th season of Super Sentai. Japan comes out with a new Super Sentai every year. And, I mean, every year. You know how Mighty Morphin had like 3 seasons? Like, that doesn't happen in Japan. Every year, new Super Sentai, every single year. And they've been going on really good with it, and it's pretty cool. I watched the new one. The new one is called, I swear I'm going to pronounce, if I pronounce this wrong, I'm sorry, but I think I got this down. It's called Zuden Sentai Kyo. And let me say that one more time, if you guys, like, if that sounded all jumble gobbledygook shit. It's Zuden Sentai Kyo. And basically it means Volt Soar Volt Dinosaur, like, I think it means Volt Soar Team Kyuger in English. It means, apparently according to the show, the Kyuger means big, like lizard warrior, like warrior of giant lizards is what it kind of means, and that's what dinosaurs are. It's reminiscent of the Super Sentai series DVDranger, which was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for us, but over there was DVDranger. I can get into a whole video of the differences between DVDranger and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but you can go to a panel for that. Which I did. That's how I know so much. I mean, I went to a panel in OhioCon called Super Sentai versus Power Rangers, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna know all this shit. And then I get in there, and there's a bunch of people who know way more shit than I do. I felt like I shouldn't talk. I was just like sitting there listening. I didn't have really anything to add. I just literally listening, like, fill me with knowledge. Fill me with all your Super Sentai Power Ranger knowledge, please. It was a really, really fun panel. I learned a lot. But no, this one it's kind of reminiscent of that because from what I know about DVDranger is they were like dinosaur tribes, but in this one they're not dinosaur tribes. They're regular people from different from this world, but they're similar to it is in DVDranger. Their Zords were like alive and they talk to them. It's kind of that's what it is in this one too. Like the dinosaur Zords are alive, and I know you're gonna say, oh, then they're just rehashing the dinosaur thing. It's like, yeah, they have had a lot of dinosaur ones. I mean, they've had DVDranger, and they had Dino, and then they had Aki Ranger, which is Dino Thunder, and then they had, and then I have this one, which is Kyuger, and yeah, they've been doing this is the third dinosaur thing, but there's something cool about the whole dinosaur thing that they do. I like when they do dinosaurs. For some reason, it's just like, oh, like it gives you a warm hug inside. This is a really big warm hug. But yeah, this is a long one. You're gonna have to sit through this whole thing while I talk about this. But yeah, I watched the new one. I found it on Daily Motion. If you want to watch it, I will put a link to it at the bottom on the description. I will put a link to that. It's actually really good. Like Super Sentai has always been way better written and not as cheesy as Power Rangers is. I mean, growing up, I still watch Power Rangers in America because it's a nostalgic thing. And I still love I love Power Rangers Megaforce. I really love that based off Go Sager. Yeah, I know all that shit. But yeah, I really love Megaforce. But it still has that cheesiness factor, for which I like. But then at the same time, it's nice to see a version of that isn't very cheesy and that's enjoyable to watch. Because this one, even though it has its like things, it's fun to watch. I don't know. It's just really fun, and it's not like cheese factor. I mean, I'm not going to tell you a lot about Kyuger because you can watch the first episode and judge for yourself. I really like it. I'm going to keep up on it, and I need to really get back. I need to catch up on a lot of my Super Sentai series. I need to catch up on Kaizo Sentai Go Kaiger, which is the pirate one, and then I want to watch Tokomi Sentai Go Buster. I need to get all these in. I really do, because I need to stop watching so much TV and watch a lot of internet stuff. I need to get back into my animes too. I'm really having trouble with that. But again, guys, I hope you had a great, what is today, Wednesday. I hope you had a great Wednesday, and I hope you guys have an even greater Thursday. I will see you tomorrow, and just remember, guys, always keep calm and Kyu change.